Hello, I'm making this quick video to show you how I built this agent that gives you from one product packshot 8 different environment setting in which you put the packshot, and then it makes 2 videos for each basically. So the starting point is pretty simple. You start with a packshot and a description like a URL. So here basically the URL will let the AI text node, which is an LLM, Gemini 2.5, with web search enabled, it will let this to access the URL and extract the benefits from a product, the audience, and so on. Of course, you can explicitly provide that to the LLMs. That's absolutely possible as well. Here you can find the content I gave. So basically, it's pretty simple. I said like you're here to make like marketing context for like consumer brands. You're an expert. Make 8 different concepts. So based on the concepts, it explains like it's vitamin C, so morning dew and citrus growth. Like for each concept, it basically tells a story and so on. So here, the next step is that I will extract from like this meta prompt kind of. I will extract each scene. So here I should say like isolate scene 4. Here I say isolate scene 3 and so on. At least I have more control on what's going to happen, and I just create like one branch per scene. And then I have like all my visuals made with Nano Banana. So that's pretty cool. As you can see, like they're all linked to the product backshot to get the image and the prompt that was generated here. And then I will do 2 videos. The first video is kind of the simplest version. It's here. I just ask Gemini 2.5 Pro to write me a prompt. So what you can find on the right to animate this picture. I don't give more context. I could give like more detailed user instructions and so on. Here I just automate completely that part. And then I get like these kind of pretty simple cinematic videos that can be cool for ads if you want to add just a bit more, like a bit of movements around that, or a social media. But I do another stuff. For example, on this one, I take this image as a first frame, this image as a second frame, and as a final frame, and I ask the model. So here I asked Claude to make a transition between the first image and the second image. So it gives you something like way more creative, of course. The way it works is you select the model. So Seedance does that, VO 3.1 does that, and Clink 2.1 does that. And then you must just put like first frame, end frame. And you have some cool videos like this one. I hope it's helpful. And yeah, let me know if you have any question. Bye.